Greetings Descendants, FiOth here, and in this quick guide I'm going to show you the best places to farm the materials needed to craft Crystallization Catalyst. Without any fluff, let's get to it! For our first material, the Marquee Energy Residue, we need to visit a boss instance. If you go into acquisition, you will see that you can either do normal on hard, in the sterile run, the Forgottens, or the unknown laboratory. Now I have a ton of this. I have 279, and this is because I was farming the Forgottens for a specific mod that never actually dropped. In between these two, I certainly suggest the Forgottens. Much easier to complete, it's pretty straightforward. It is in the sterile land. You can find it on the southeast of the restricted zone tactical transporter right here. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see it. Is the southmost part, the restricted zone. I suppose this is common knowledge, but you can access these fights from right here in Albion. You don't have to track anything. You go to this console, infiltration operation. I suggest normal for self-explanatory reasons, and you click the Forgottens. You can just go into public or private matchmaking, go through the mission, and this will be a monster drop. You will get a few of these after killing monsters, usually elites. So it is not listed here in the mission rewards, but you will be getting drops of these items throughout your trek 100%, and you will be able to grab enough to complete your research, one of the easiest ones to acquire. Our next item is the micromolecule Biogel. This is really easy to get. You either go with Sharon or you and your friend get 2 Sharons going, and it will be in the Echo Swamp. There are 2 strategic outposts in Echo Swamp, and both will do just fine. Here we're in the Deadly Covert. Here is the outpost. Always do this whilst you're playing in a private instance. So once you have them done, fight the boss, beat it, and the Biogel is yours. Our next material is the Mixed Energy Residue, and this can be acquired in Agna Desert in encrypted storage boxes. You are better off having an Enzo on the team. Either you be an Enzo or one of your friends be an Enzo, so they can take care of the precise and ultra precise analyzers, because doing it with any other character is a pain in the ass. This one has a couple of very easy spots. You can see me right here in relation to the Mirage Outpost and the teleporter. Right here you can find the beacon, and the beacon is really easy to follow in this instance, because all you have to do is look at the edge of cliffs from this side all the way to the other side of this area. So in this case here, by the cliff's edge, you get into this cave, keep going, and here it is. Now my friend is playing Enzo. He will take care of it. It's extremely easy for him. And there you have it, Mixed Energy Residue. You don't need many of these, so just grab an Enzo, come to this area, activate that beacon, go by the edge of the cliff, and you should be good to go. For the fourth material, Advanced Neural Circuit, there is a ton of missions that we can complete to get it done. Here everything is listed hard because I have my White Knight Gulch on hard right now. I'm gonna demonstrate. If I go here and change it to normal and go back to access info, it will be listing normal, so you don't have to suffer through hard to get this done. It is extremely easy to acquire this as well. Any of these missions, like the Triumphal Arc, you can complete, and the elite enemies there will probably drop the item. This is again one of the consumables that you can probably get by doing the mission, but it is not guaranteed 100% that you will get anything at all, so you'll have to run it a few times to get what you need. In this case we're lucky because it's just 18 pieces. It's not that crazy. You just go in there, attempt it a few times. You can be getting drops of multiple of this, 6, 7, even more, so 2 or 3 lucky runs will just net you all you need. If it doesn't happen, you just keep going. It doesn't involve any amorphous materials or anything like that, which is really good luck, because most of the difficult to acquire items in this game involve steps that you have to take, and you have to be lucky during all those steps to get what you need. Last but not least, and the most difficult one to acquire, is the Crystallization Catalyst blueprint. So this is not listed as an ultimate, as the energy activator. This is a rare, this is a purple item. The bad news is it will drop from bosses, as you can see here, and it requires an amorphous material pattern. This is a pick your poison kind of situation, because you will farm this. Let's say you go to King's of Normal, Slumber Valley, you can play this mission, it's a boss instance, for the amorphous pattern to drop. You can see amorphous pattern type 003, acquisition chance 100%, so you will definitely get this. The problem is that even if you have the amorphous pattern, and even by fighting a ridiculously easy boss like the Gravewalker, the chances of this to drop is 15%, with the Albion Cavalry Gun being at 38 and the Nazirus Devotion being at 38. So you have many more chances of getting these two suckers instead of getting the Crystallization Catalyst. My suggestion is do the mission we just talked about and run Gravewalker until your fingers drop off. Reason why I'm saying this: on the real low spectrum, you have Enzo Enhanced Cell Blueprint and Jaber Enhanced Cells Blueprint, both very coveted, and these are advanced Descendants you will eventually want to get. Above here is parts for guns. These guns are ultimates. If you eventually craft multiple of these, you will be able to increase their unique aspect, their unique ability. It's a win-win situation, granted you have some patience. You can see that you can use Shape Stabilizer Form 1. These are ridiculously rare, as you know, and I wouldn't recommend you do it for the Crystallization Catalyst, since it has a hefty 15% chance. But FiOth, you ask, you must be out of your goddamn mind, 15% in shit. Well, in this game not so much, and having the chance to get rarer stuff during these runs will be worth the effort in the end. Spending a Shape Stabilizer to get this kind of shit definitely isn't the way to go, especially considering that later on, and on the hard setting of this particular instance, you will want these stabilization forms to get actually rare stuff, very high coveted stuff. So just burn your teeth, go for it, repetition until it drops. 15%, trust me, is not that bad, and you will eventually get what you need. So this is it, Descendants. Grab any of these two vids if you want to know more about the game's mechanics. I will be coming back for more guides and streams, so sub, like, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!